abadeas, and these are the forests. A lot of work has been done in a multi-agency team by the security forces to make sure that those plants are uprooted and the suspects are arrested and taken to court of law. So if we continue with this effort, we should be able to finish illicit brews, adulterated ethanol that is sold as alcohol, and we should be able to finish also the question of drugs in this area. Again, my conversation with the chiefs and assistant chiefs is to find strategies that will make sure that we exterminate this vice from our society. We also want to put emphasis on matters of rehabilitation, and we will be having conversation with the governor and the MCS. Hopefully we can have publicly funded, accessible and affordable rehabilitation centers in this place to rehabilitate those who have been victims of alcohol abuse. On the third issue that is of concern in this county is generally, as I said, this is generally a very peaceful county, but we have challenges of late when it comes to public protests of political organizers inducing young people and misusing them to organize violent demonstrations. And as soon as they become violent, of course, they cease to be protests or demonstrations as expected by the Constitution. And I'm glad that also the law enforcement agencies have taken very firm action against those who burned property, burned vehicles, burned the police stations, destroyed property. And going forward, we believe that anyone who will be organizing protests or demonstrations as enshrined in our Constitution will have to work with the police officers, and they must act peacefully. As I said before, we will act decisively. We will charge everyone. I saw some people complaining somewhere yesterday that we are charging people with charges of terrorism. If you burn a police station, you burn government cars, whether it's county or national, you burn police office, you burn somebody's supermarket, there is no other charge that we can bring before the court. The best charge at that point in time is those related to terror, because that is exactly what you are doing. Other than that, I think most of the other issues we are going to have a robust, open conversation with our chiefs, assistant chiefs, OCSs, and the members of public. And we believe that out of that conversation, we will have something to share also with the members of public and on the way forward in terms of law and order in Nyandarua County. Asante sana. I'll take about 3 questions.
Yes, please.
So I'll start with you, and then we'll go to 3 others.
My name is Francis Wawera from Kameme TV.
Okay.
In Nyandarua County, there has been rampant cases of femicide. Have you been?
Oh yeah, sorry.
On that?
Yeah.
Of them. Tomorrow there is an expected meeting at Kamukunji. Has the government given the license to the DCP party and his allies?
First of all, let me say that we have, as this county, I forgot to say this, we have cases of homicide, suicide, and cases. It is related to mental health issues, and we are actually trying to find better ways of addressing this, because it is contributed by societal and social issues, and particularly where cases are related to femicide and gender-based violence. We must deal with it as a society. In fact, one of the conversations we'll have with the chiefs and assistant chiefs is how best to confront the question of gender-based violence, femicide, issues of sexual assault and defilement. All those issues are continue in society. It has led to, there is a level of cover in, acceptance, or, there's a great extent, I'm looking for the right word to use, but let me say that to a great extent it's because of society is is compromised in terms of their values. Particularly when a woman is beaten or women are beaten, there are still people who believe that someone has a right to beat his wife. And also the cases are also involve men. And I have told and I will be telling the chiefs and assistant chiefs, and I've told them elsewhere, these cases cannot be resolved using chiefs baraza. These are people to be arrested and taken to court of law. We must meet the highest punishment on them, and we encourage families to come out, particularly family members who are covering up for cases of defilements and incest. We must be able to bring them out, and that's a conversation we'll have with the chiefs. But also we need to invest as a society on mental health issues. There was a time that it was a taboo, and you felt ostracized when you spoke about your mental health challenges. People need to embrace the fact that the same way you can get flu, the same way you can get malaria, the same way you can get diabetes or any other disease, also mental health is a disease like any other disease, and it's important to seek for help, medical attention. And maybe that's an area also we will collaborate with the counties, because they have the medical facilities of last mile, to make sure that people are also, we create more awareness on mental health and deal with those issues. Any person who would like to have any rally, public baraza, as long as it's peaceful, the police will provide security. And it's important that they give the necessary notification. If they have given the notification, of course, we have absolute no issue with any person, any political party, any politician calling for a meeting. Just need them to notify the police, and they must ensure that their meeting is peaceful and does not lead to situations of disrupting the peace for others, or burning of property, or looting, or violence. The rest, with proper notification and commitment to observe peace, the police officers are always on standby to provide security for anybody who would like to exercise their freedoms under the Constitution in a peaceful manner. Yes, madam.